I'm Nancy Cunningham, one of the co-chairs of the Braver Angels of Wilmington, North Carolina Alliance that kicked off in May of 2023. And early in my experience with Braver Angels, I learned from our state coordinator about the college debate and discourse program. I was very excited because I felt like this program that teaches college students how to have civil discourse in the current political milieu that we're living in, what may have the most impact of anything that Braver Angels does, at least near the top of the list. So the next steps were that the team from CD&D actually were able to take time to meet with myself, some other Alliance members that we have here in Wilmington, as well as some of the faculty at the universities, and go over dates that we might choose to have an event, a debate on campus, to discuss the details about that, all the logistics, to talk about the timing of when and how do we choose a topic for the debate. And it turns out that the students are the ones who do that, which is wonderful, and how to take a poll for that. And then once the debate topic is decided upon, CD&D will produce some advertising material, a poster that can be sent electronically or posted around campus. And there are student liaisons that are picked out of the university population to participate, which gets them very much involved with the whole process and invested in it. For our first couple of debates, I was really able to be a go-between between CD&D and the university. I will say in retrospect now, I think that it's most useful for the local alliance to have a great understanding of what CD&D has to offer, to reach out to them, invite them, connect them with the faculty, and have the primary communication about the event be between the CD&D team and the faculty at the university. And then the role I think the Alliance members can play, which I found very fun and fulfilling, is to offer to be present if the university allows to have members of the local Braver Angels attend. I have heard that many of the students really enjoyed having some older people with different perspectives in the crowd. Also, you can offer to be a greeter, have several people from your Alliance come, if welcome, to just greet the students as they come in and talk with them, make them feel comfortable. So that takes a little bit of weight off the CD&D team that is really focusing on the debate itself. One of the most wonderful things for me personally to come from this affiliation with CD&D is that I did reach out to a couple of the UNCW faculty, explain to them what Braver Angels is about, and two of them really latched on to the idea. In fact, one, Dr. Ann Rochford, told me that she felt like Braver Angels' method offered hope to her students who seem like they are carrying a lot of anxiety and, in some cases, depression about the state of politics and the world in general. So she got very excited, as did Dr. Nadine Gibson, and together they do research. I felt so grateful, all of our Alliance did, that the CD&D team was coming down all the way from the DC area to serve our community by holding a debate at UNCW. And I thought maybe there's a chance they could stay a little bit longer and touch the community college community as well. And sure enough, when I asked, the team said, absolutely, let's work out the dates and we'll make it happen on 2 consecutive days. And that is what happened. And in fact, at the community college, there were 100 participants. So that was even more than at the university. And it was extremely well received. The faculty there were also very enthusiastic and wanted to continue a relationship with CD&D. I know that when I've been speaking at times with Doug Spry about where the funding comes from for this incredible program, he's mentioned the Lawrence Foundation on several occasions. And I would love to send a shout out to that organization, because the service you are providing to not just our community, but communities throughout North Carolina and the nation, which in turn leads to serving our country, I cannot overstate how important I believe that funding is. I do believe that there is a true synergy between the local Braver Angels Alliance and organization and the CD&D program, in that the two can join their efforts to have campus debates or even classroom debates, that the Alliance members can attend those and interact with the students. Both parties benefit from that greatly, hearing different perspectives. Another point of synergy that I would say is that bringing CD&D to your community actually adds more weight and credibility to the Braver Angels mission as a whole, because I can see it on people's faces when I'm explaining what Braver Angels is all about and what our alliance does in the community, as far as having our own discussion groups or doing community service together or having social events. When I then say that we've also had college debates, their eyes open wide and they get very interested, because a lot of people feel like that is where we're making a huge difference. You know, what kind of action are we taking? We're educating the next generation to be able to speak with each other and solve problems together in a way that our generation has not been succeeding lately. I realized early on that the CD&D team has been doing this successfully for a long time now, and that the college community is different than others, and that they have really mastered how to connect with young adults. And so I viewed that as a gift or a blessing to our community, that they have this down. They have this method in place. They can come in and reproduce it very reliably. And so I feel like our role, I learned over time, it's best to just create an atmosphere or arena that is open to having them come, and then let them do their thing, because they do it so well.